Hi everybody, welcome back to bargainboater.com. I'm Kendra and these are Evinrude parts and we're talking about what's in the box. Today I'm going to show you the two Evinrude Primer Bulb Kits and explain why you would pick one over the other. So we'll start with the 3/8 primer ball. You can identify the difference if you're using an Evinrude brand. This doesn't apply to non-OEM parts, but with Evinrude, you can identify the 3/8 primer ball because it has yellow tips. The other size does not. So your 3/8 primer ball goes with 3/8 fuel line and it services engines 90 horsepower and above. Super duper important. If you have a larger horsepower engine and you choose a smaller primer ball, you could have fuel starvation problems. Not good for your engine. So this is the Evinrude 3/8 primer ball. Comes in the package with quick snap clamps for the fuel hose. I strongly suggest you consider the Oetiker option for that instead of the quick clamps that come with this package, but either one will do the job. The other one is the 5/16. It comes on a bubble card, not in a bag, and the 5/16 fuel bulb has black tips, so if you're using the Evinrude OEM one, you can identify it because of the black tips. This is used below 90 horsepower, so 15 horse, 25, all the way up through 80 horse would be acceptable on this platform. Anything above that, you really must use the 3/8 or you could fuel starve your engine and cause a lean running condition. We don't want to see that. To the converse, if you use the larger one for the smaller motor, it's not going to cause any damage. It just makes sure it fits the fuel hose appropriately. So those are the only two primer balls for fuel available from Evinrude. The only other primer ball that they offer is an oil primer ball. So if it's not 5/16 or 3/8, it's not a fuel primer ball. The other thing to note, when you unpackage one of these, there's an arrow on each primer ball. The arrow needs to be facing the direction of flow. So from your boat to your engine. The arrow points to your engine. The other important key factor when you jump into your boat, you should always check your primer ball, give it a quick squeeze, make sure that it's firm. If it's not, prime your system. And when you do that, the primer ball shouldn't be pointing down. The arrow should be pointing up so that the gravity is pulling from the bottom and pushing the fluid out the top. Just give it a good squeeze, make sure it's firm, and you're ready to rock and roll. These are your two Evinrude fuel primer balls. The 3/8 is a 500 8586, again identifiable by the yellow nipples. And the 5/16 primer ball is a 500 8605. Both can be found here on bargainboater.com. Thanks for stopping by today. Be sure to check us out at Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram.